Congratulations on this epic space adventure. How did you come to this decision to do this type of ride and to put it in two different parks at the same time?
It was a no-brainer. I mean, ultimately, this is a big year for Merlin Entertainments and both parks. What's wonderful, particularly in Florida, it's the only coaster that's launching this year. And so it gives us a huge opportunity to make a much bigger message. It's our biggest ever investment in this market. This is a hugely important market to Merlin Entertainments, and it just gives us the perfect launch pad, particularly in Florida, given the connection to space travel in this market.
There you go. And then it's also going to Legoland, California. Any other parks?
At this point, it's going to Legoland, Florida tomorrow, and then Legoland, California next week. And then we look at each market and make a judgment call. Because, for example, we have Lego Harry Potter going into Legoland Deutschland. So we look at each market and decide what content works best.
With this ride opening and some of the other attractions, do you consider Legoland, they market it as a place for kids, but is it more for families now? This is a little bit more thrilling ride.
It's absolutely for families. What's wonderful about Legoland brand is that it brings the family together. All of our research shows increasingly families in the home, everyone's on different screens in different rooms. What's wonderful about Lego at its best and Legoland parks, families come together to play. And this is a perfect illustration of that. The whole family can design their own coaster and then they can fly through space. Nothing else is as unique as that experience.
Legoland parks, especially Legoland Florida, continues to add new things. Is that part of your strategy, and that'll be the way going forward as well?
It's hugely important, and it's something that we've always tried to do. And what's unique about the Legoland brand is that it's about the family, it's about play. So you've got the big rides, but you've also got small moments of play. So for example, later on this year, we've also got Legoland New York. We've got Ferrari launching there, which is a build and play experience. And we're always raising the game and upping our creativity, because that's what you'd expect for the Lego brand as well.
Okay. And I know you used to work for the BBC.
I did.
What are some commonalities between this job and that job?
What they have in common is creativity and creating amazing moments, bringing people together. At the BBC, it was TV content, and at Merlin, it's all about experiences. And it's also about exporting the UK business into many different markets as well.
Is there anything else new that's coming besides what you've already mentioned to Merlin?
We've got a huge amount this year, actually. So in about 3 weeks' time, we have the world's first Bluey coaster going into Alton Towers in the UK. We've also got Paw Patrol Land launching at Chessington. We've got a new coaster at Legoland Billund, which is the build and race experience. And I think that's all of them. But yeah, we've got a big year this year.
That's a lot. Do you yourself play with Legos? Have you put any sets together?
I'm a big Lego fan. Some of my special moments are playing with my son the day after Christmas Day. The last one I can remember we built is the Harry Potter one. But every time I go on a visit, I still take Lego home, and then my son builds it, and he's now 23.
So he loves your job.
Exactly.
And then since you worked at the BBC, I know you worked on Doctor Who.
I did.
Who's your favorite Doctor Who?
It's got to be the Doctor that I work with, which is Matt Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the 11th Doctor.
He's got a lot of fans.
Yeah. He's got a great career now as well. It's one of his first jobs, so very special time.
Thank you very much.
No, pleasure. Thank you.